All right. Let's move to the next one. Let's broaden the spectrum now. Now, the All Progressives Congress held its Congress in different wards across the 36 states of the Federation on Saturday, May the 5th. Is part of what we were talking about earlier on. And the exercise was marred by irregularities in some states, while violence erupted in others. But that was the situation in Rivers and Imo State, where thugs invaded the venue, hijacked materials for the Congress, and destroyed property.
Yes, indeed. And Rivers State correspondent Uche Okoro filed in this report.
The gradual build-up of youths at the Secretariat of the APC in Port Harcourt was an early sign of trouble. They are alleged to be supporters of Senator Magnus Abe, who in recent times has openly criticized his party, the APC, under the leadership of former Governor and Transportation Minister Chibike Amechi. The crowd claims sensitive materials for Saturday's Congress were hijacked by party leaders in order to undermine the political ambition of Abe. It wasn't long before the angry crowd gained entrance into the party secretariat, destroying properties and attacking perceived political enemies. Not satisfied with damage done to the APC secretariat, the thugs later began to attack journalists, many of whom barely escaped with their lives and equipment.
Normalcy was restored. We further commenced the sale of the farms, and we have just ended the sale this night.
At where now? At where? At where? You sell the farm? You sell the farm? Do you sell farm? This is not for you. Stop it. Stop it. Security.
For his part, Transportation Minister Chibike Amechi has denied these allegations.
A lot of people have complained about internal democracy in APC. So why are they running away from internal democracy? We have now agreed that, oh look, no, there's no leader of APC in Rivers State. Everybody is a leader of APC. So, but let's go and queue up to the candidates we want. As early as 6 a.m., I gathered the information that talks had taken over the secretariat of APC. So what a governorship candidate wants to do is that there should not be any Congress. So he took over the entire secretariat with talks that about 3 p.m. the police had to force themselves in to allow people to sell forms.
Despite the crisis rocking the APC in Rivers State at the moment, leadership of the party insisted that the Congress slated for Saturday will hold. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
All right.
Well, very troubling developments.
Really
there.
troubling. And that is just one out of so many other states.
Just in the case of Rivers, the same thing in Imo, Adambra, Kaduna, you think of it. Well, with us in the studio is an APC stalwart, Babatunde Bank Anthony. Good morning and thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
An APC top member actually said that this congresses across the country are an eye-opener as to the fact that the APC seems to have lost the grassroots. That is what has played out all across the congresses.
Well, I don't know who's the top person that said that, but that is very wrong. Because what Congress is the nucleus of political development. That is the fact, that's the reality. So, and for you to engage in that, you want to grow democracy. You want to grow the party, you want an inclusion. Right? But what happened, because I could tell you from Lagos' point of view, I'm a delegate now. You have to get the form. At least you have a form, you fill the form for your intention. The form is as cheap as 2,000 to 10,000. So you fill that in. People in your local ward, not even local, your ward, 10 of them will attest to your being a member of that ward. And you will submit. And on the day of the Congress, INEC will be there. Your party will come there as well. But the most important thing is INEC. And in the case of Lagos, we have the list of all places that congresses will take place. Even that was even nationwide. So in the case of Rivers, you cannot hold all the world congresses in the party secretariat. It's not possible now. You must be in your ward to hold your congress in your ward. Then the returning officer and INEC would sign. INEC has been there, that they were there with free and fair election, maybe by affirmation or by voting. The report is there. Even some people even go ahead to record their own proceedings on tape. So if there's a contrary view at the party secretariat, they will send it forward to them. But the party will move back with the documents to the party secretariat. It's the last resort. They will come from there with all the documents. After being, okay, you have been nominated by your ward people. So this, I mean, it is the nucleus of party democracy, elected democracy.
Okay, it's mind clear.
Yeah.
The way you have outlined how ideally it's supposed to play out. It's very simple. But in more than half of the states that APC run, they couldn't hold a peaceful and a conclusive congresses or primaries, as the case may be.
You see, the point is that, I mean, you mentioned some few states out of 36. And you see, there are factors, because at the end of the day, people don't understand how important world congresses are. World congresses are the people that will determine the party primaries.
Yeah, but why is it so difficult to conduct a primary election based on the constitution of
it's
the
not difficult,
APC?
But people are making it difficult. It is not difficult. I'm serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I don't know. I mean, okay, I read some papers. They said Dogara group was sidelined. Magnus Abbey group. What's Dogara group? Dogara is a reps member. His main focus is the people, the delegates that will emerge in where I'm going to contest for House of Reps. Let me be there. Let me know they are my own people. The people who I support, who support me. You could see the president was in his own ward. The VP was in his own ward. Ashwaji was there. Governors were in their own ward. You could see Yabode in Ekpe 2 days ago. That is, you know what? We are going to grow this thing from that level. It's politics. People are already cajoling. Oh, because he has to. I mean, we know that. I mean, she can perform better as a state test. And what we did again in Lagos is that, you see, when the leader advised us that we should bring in new people, it was not an order. It was something. Bringing new people on board. Some people are old, and almost everywhere in the state adjusted. You have done 10 years. You have done 8 years. Let's bring up new people to become member of ESCO. Some of you can be delegates.
Yeah, but that's in the case of Lagos.
Yes.
Our focus this morning is on those places where crisis erupted. What exactly are the factors that led to this kind of
the factors are very simple. Do you understand me?
Yes.
They are very simple factors. Look at what Amechi said. He has accepted he's not the only leader. Everybody's leader. But let us go out there
and line up behind our...
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Thank you. Let's go out there and line up, which is always the scenario. You've collected form. You, as a leader, you can buy forms for people, only 2,000 naira to be ward ESCO. Let that guy who wants to be chairman stand up there, let people line up behind him. Forms are there at the party. The party is making money at this point in time. Stand up, line up, secretary, stand up, line up. Even in Lagos, you can go there and buy form on your own. You don't have to come, this is my ward, we are buying form for a while. No. Go there and get you. And on the day of the primaries, the World Congress, come out.
Yeah, but aren't you embarrassed that this has happened? I mean, one would have expected that our democratic process would have been taken a notch higher, where you don't have violence, you know, ballot box snatching and all of that, and attempts to compromise not only the whole process, the security agents too are said to be complicit in the whole process.
The security, I mean, that one you are talking about, Ekiti was election primary, so not World Congress.
Yeah,
you understand me? So we are talking about
but it rubs off at the end of the day. At the end of the day, what people are reading is the APC has not been able to handle a good, Congress. congresses across the states.
Let me take an exception to that.
Okay.
Right? Because when some people are bent to come and make trouble, no matter the process you lay down, they will not follow. And that is what the cameras are looking for. Just no matter how remote those actions are.
The cameras are looking for
that is what the cameras are looking for, that something different has to happen there. Who will be the odd one out here? As we have seen that, right? Hey, look at the kitty. Look at the reaction immediately from the party. You see, we are not even there. That you must complete. Who will complete the process? Who are those who are there? What your man is saying is different from what the party is saying.
He spoke with contestants. He spoke with the national publicity secretary of the party.
Where is publicity secretary? The contestant, they are there. The party secretary, where is he? Is he there on the field? So we see when we react to things, let's just watch.
All right. Now, before now, I remember we even had you on the show here where we're talking about the fears for going into the Congress generally. Now, we've seen this. We've seen this activity, this thing play out across. So, is this part of what people were scared of in the first place?
No, I don't scared of. I mean, the world is not scared.
Okay.
People came out to go to the award. The political intrigues will continue from here. From yesterday, those from the people who has emerged as delegates and who wants to emerge as delegates will vote for their governorship candidate, senatorial candidate, House of Assembly candidate. So even at that level, there's a power struggle. But it's a bottom top. There's a power struggle from bottom to top.
Is there something wrong, fundamentally wrong, with the composition of the delegates? Is that what really affects?
No, you are contesting for it now. Madam, you can go and get a form and contest for it. It is not the composition.
Okay.
If we agree, here now, we have selected people to be our delegates. We have agreed. We are going there, and everybody will affirm that these are the people. But if we don't agree, you can take your form and come. It happened in Lagos 4 years ago. A particular test case was Ojodu. We had two leaders there. We had the Eto, we had Faleke. After the first one, there was stalemate. Okay, they said, now come out. No information, come out. And they went to the field, and the best guy and the better guy won. From people, the person that won was not expected to win. That is the reality. So no matter how much they try, we have to persevere. No matter how much they try to disturb it, it will hold. And the popular one will emerge.
Okay.
Well, so you agree that this was a success, according to Bolaji Abdullahi?
From the overall picture, it's a success. In Lagos, it's very successful.
Babatunde Anthony, a lot of people will say, well, success in Lagos, but when it comes to nationwide,
you know, they look at Nigeria from Lagos.
All right, let's leave it here now. Thank you very much for coming on the program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.